We read many stories of Jesus healing the sick in the Bible. These powerful images communicate something about how the world is supposed to be. The sick, the leper, the demoniac, those in power saw all these people as unclean, as untouchable, as cursed by God. Yet Jesus not only moved among these cursed ones, he reached out to them and he lifted them up. In Jesus' time, this was an act of defiance against the prevailing political and social order. In healing the sick, Jesus said the world was not meant to be divided, that God blessed all people, not just the rich and the powerful, and that salvation was not reserved for a select few, but given freely to all. It doesn't matter so much if any of these stories are literally true to me. In many ways, they're stories about liberation from bondage as much as physical healing. And in many ways, I believe that Jesus did not have any special miraculous powers other than his power to heal that originated in human compassion, not supernatural gifts. If this is so, that means we all have the power to heal the broken and liberate the oppressed, and much more is possible for humanity than we might ever have imagined. These stories teach us about the power of reaching out in compassion and caring for others and caring for those who others turn from. In doing these things, Jesus healed and he saved those who others gave up on. Not in a literal sense, but by restoring their humanity. Jesus brought the outcast into his circle of love and he saved them from the pain of injustice and isolation. In our own lives, we can do the same. In some ways, we are all broken. Whether we are far from home or isolated from others, all of us have been lonely and frightened in our lives. And this brokenness sometimes can become overwhelming. We can feel uncertain, we can feel lost, we can feel left out, and we can feel left behind. And at these times, we need someone to reach out and remind us that we are not alone. We cannot wait for a Savior to suddenly appear. Instead, we each need to get to work saving each other in the here and the now. How do we do this? In the same way Jesus did. We reach out to those who others push away. We bring into the circle of our caring those who others ignore. We remember that the power to heal and to save is not reserved for a select few, but is given to all of us as we refuse to let any person be left out of the family of humanity.